vaak ook anders.
Ik zie het.
During the rainy season.
Ja.
A new day is breaking, but unlike yesterday, it doesn't arrive with the same spark of excitement. There's a heaviness in the air, gone is the endless blue that lifted our spirit just 24 hours ago. Clouds hang low, swollen with the rain, threatening to spill at any time. It feels unusually cold for Vietnam, especially at this time of the year. The thermometer reads somewhere between 13 and 15 degrees Celsius, but it feels colder when the wind cuts through our jackets. There's 300 kilometers ahead of us today. That distance feels longer somehow with the chill in the air and somber sky above. I silently hope the rain holds off. We're not soaked, just slightly numb from the cold. The road winds ahead like a ribbon lays across the mountain, beautiful, empty, and full of promise. It twists and turns with the elegance that makes the ride feels almost like a dance, but it's a dangerous kind of beauty. The surface is slick, slippery from the rain, and each downhill curve demands our full attention. There is no room for overconfidence here. One wrong move on these sharp bends and the mountain will remind you who's really in control. For a while it feels like the rain might be behind us. The clouds seem to live for a new blissful kilometers. The road dries, our hope rising with every turn. Maybe, just maybe, we will make it through without another soaking. But the mountains are fickle. Just as quickly as the sky cleared, the rain returns, this time heavier. A thin fog begins to creep over the peaks, cloaking the road ahead in a soft, shifting gray. The wind picks up too, slicing through our layers like it knows we are vulnerable. That sharp, biting kind of cold only the mountain can deliver. Up here, the weather changes with the altitude and the mountain makes its own rules. All we can do is keep riding, one cautious curve at a time, and try to find the beauty in the storm. As we continue winding through the mountains, signs of nature's raw power begin to appear. A landslide had ripped through the mountainside, leaving behind a jagged scar. Mud and debris still crowds the edge of the road, as if the mountain had not quite finished speaking. We had no choice but to slow down, not just the bikes, but also our thoughts. Storm Yagi passed through months ago, but its weight still lingers across Vietnam. Some marks fade, others stay. Nature, like time, doesn't always heal cleanly.
Voelen weer helemaal vlak. dat je hetzelfde hebt meegemaakt net als ik. Te weinig olie. Rijden? Kon ketting. Ja.
The whole day felt like riding a roller coaster we never signed up for. One moment the rain would ease up, and for a new precious minutes the sky would open just enough to let a glimmer of hope through. We'll feel a flicker of happiness, maybe even a smile under our helmets, thinking finally a break. But the mountain had also all the plans. Almost cruelly, just as we start to enjoy the dry stretch, the rain would come back, harder, colder, angrier, like it was laughing at our optimism. Each time it returned, it tore our brief hopes apart, leaving us colder and more soaked than before. We kept going, of course. That's what you do out here.
Here we have a dying biker. Can't.
Not today.
Koud man. Just stop for some food. Too cold to ride. And the rain also doesn't stop. It's not that hard, it doesn't rain that hard, but all our clothes were washed clean yesterday. And look at it right now. It's dirtier than before, so I don't know.
But by the end of the day, we weren't just physically tired. It was that quite emotional kind of exhaustion, that kind that comes from holding on to hope too many times, only to feel it slip through your fingers like the rain on a cold mountain road. By late afternoon, I could feel the cold in my bones. Every layer I wore was soaked through, clinging to my skin like a second soggy shells. My gloves are soaked in water, and my shoes, God, my shoes felt less like a footwear and more like a personal swimming pool. And I don't even want to talk about my bags.
Nee. Ja. Gewoon terug. Daar is de parkeerplek. Echt, holy shit, man. We made it! Oh! Shit. Ja, Max, haalbaar. Niet te enthousiast doen, hè. Nog geen... Niet te enthousiast doen. Nog geen zin in. Ah. Fuck. Shit. Shit. Die tassen, jongen. Niet normaal, man. Oh my god, man.
Maybe not the best today.
Fucking shit.
What the fuck, man?
What the fuck? Shit! Oh, wat een dag, man. Fucking shit, sorry. Holy fuck.
So everyone, welcome. Day 11 or day 10 I guess. We have finally arrived in Hue and at our homestay. I will show you guys my room and maybe if I have time, the how it's outside, how it looks like outside. But first, I need to tell you, today was one of the most um, tired or it hardest ride I've ever had because we have little more than 300 kilometers to go today and maybe more than 250 kilometers were raining. So we had the rain all the time and all the muds, water, winds, and everything. We got it all. This is how my back look like after today. It's covered in mud. This one also. It's wet and the color is green, but it's not green anymore. It's brown. And even my jeans also. I did take it under the shower to wash it. It's still wet, but you can literally see that there are a lot of muds covering my jeans. And outside, oh wait, my bad. And outside I left my shoes, my jacket, everything outside. It's covered in water. I can feel a lot of water in my shoes. It can't get out because it's waterproof. But it's the water coming through the pants and getting the shoes, and everything is wet, real wet. You can see. Yes, and this is how our rooms look like. We all three have the same room, but they got an on the other side. It's one bedroom, spacious, a lot of space, and I can work here. There's the bathrooms. Look, kind of good. Nothing special, but also nothing awful. Everything is clean, and that's the most important. And well, I'm gonna hang it outside, let it dry. I hope over 2 days it will be dry. I don't know what kind of weather we will get for tomorrow, but I think it will be the same as today, raining all day. Kinda sucks, but what can you do about it? Just accept it and go move on.
Yo, what up?
How you feel? After a long ride, almost from hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say the ride from hell.
Shit.
And back.
I think
I
this.
feel good.
I think this is one of our hardest ride, right, in Vietnam.
I think for now, toughest, definitely.
Yeah, the toughest one.
For me, it is,
It was an easy ride, man. Fuck.
Heard it, boy. Heard this boy, man. And now we're sitting in a taxi instead of on the bike. I'm not gonna touch it for 2 days. I'm sweating.
Bike.
So today is the first real restaurant experience in Vietnam. Most of the time we eat at the homestay or on the street or etc. So today is something different for these guys.
Van lastig eten zo.
Yo, mofos. Yeah! We made it! Alive! Goed? Lekker?
Niks mis mee.
Moment of the truth.
Heerlijk. Hele goede service en het eten was goed terug. Dit is wel een andere level, jongens. Oké.
Je hebt hier salade, salad, fried rice in pineapple, shaking beef, en stir-fry tofu, Vietnamese egg rolls, and morning glory. So taste to guys. Taste to.
Smakelijk.
Smakelijk. Tofu is lekker. Goed.
Ja, precies.
Over to jongen. Focus. Ah, nat man.
Kosten deze kring.
So this is how it looks like in the night or evening. Looking beautiful. With some relaxing music, huh? Check deze boom dan. Mooi hoor.
Sowieso een mooie boom hoor.
Ja.
Die is ook vet.
Let's go.
Ik wil net met die weer ontslaan. Dat is echt hard. Ja, wacht.
Hardleers.
Nee, gewoon lekker koffie.
Maar hij is hier.
Het is gewoon lauw.
warm.
Hij is lauw. Ja, Royke leert koffie maken, jongen.
Hey, 1 lesje gehad en
Eén keer gehoord hoe het nu moet bij een ander.
ja.
Volledig afgeschoten. Maar heel veel mensen zeggen, oh, die boomers die stinken beter en de accu's zijn beter. Ik had het niet goed gekocht.
I guess this is one of the most relaxing breakfasts that we had so far. No rushing. And Royke is feel at ease. For the first time I'm seeing him smiling at breakfast. Mostly he was like, had a bad sleep, my stomach,
Oh, that's not true.
and bitching around about the bed.
He's lying, he's lying.
Motherfucker.
And say fuck Vietnam, never come back.
Yeah, fuck Vietnam, never coming back.
They say go to Vietnam.
This is my bike and it's how it looks like after 2,000 kilometers. Still doing great, but the mud is covering it and we need to wash it, and tomorrow we're gonna wash it before we depart. And then if it's gonna rain, then we will have less mud on our clothes also. My license plate is still okay, but look at this one of George and Roy. Worse. And much worse. It's the parking lot of the homestay. You can park your car right here. And on this side, your bikes. If you walk through this way, it's a garden where you can sit, have coffee if you prefer. This one better than the restaurant above on the second floor. And this is actually the main entrance. Beautiful, huh? And this is also the garden like you see last night. I've shown you guys how it looks like in the evening, and now this is how it looks like on daylight. And that's where we had coffee and breakfast. Beautiful. On the other side of the road, and I guess there is a temple. Oh no, it's not a temple, it's more like a private show where you can see some martial arts shows, etc. Looks like in a neighborhood. This place is outside of Hue, so it took us maybe 15 to 20 minutes to get to the city. The main entrance from the outside look very authentic, old and beautiful. Today felt like a quiet escape, just a casual day off, perfect for exploring the citadel of Hue. We expect a peaceful stroll through the history, but the place was already buzzing with people. Even on the regular day, the old walls seemed to pull everyone in. The imperial city stood with quiet pride, its fake beauty still full of stories. We moved slowly, taking in the moss-covered stone, the worn murals, the echoes of the past mixing with the present. It wasn't just sightseeing, it was like stepping into a memory that belonged to more than just us. It's a little bit of disappointing because they are building a podium here. I don't know what kind of festival it will be here, but it's fucked up the view and the photos, of course. For all the ladies that dressing up very nice to have an authentic picture. Too bad. So we are in
Forbidden City.
In the Forbidden City.
Ngày xưa mà mấy cái ông phu kia
Here you have the big ass koi carps. Oh, check this. Oh no, this is a meerval.
Ja, ik zie.
This man just do like he's feeding them, and then you have all the fish follow him. His hand gesture, but he didn't throw anything in the pond. But the fish see it, and they follow him like
even the
magical sign.
Program.
Look at that.
Pavlov effect.
And some of them are saying like, "Fuck it, I'm not getting shit, so I'm going back." Hey, look at George! Look at George! Look at George! Oh, the fish is coming in right now. En daar zit de keizer dan vroeger. En dan hier staan ze dan allemaal. In some corners of the citadel, I noticed traces of something different, building touched by the French influence, their architecture quite blending east and west. It was then I realized this wasn't just any royal complex. This had been the palace of Vietnam's last emperor, Bao Dai. The mix of style makes sense. It reflected a time of change, of foreign presence, of an empire standing at the edge of modern history. You could feel the weight of that transitions into the walls themselves. Then I came across the photograph of Emperor Bao Dai, and for a moment, time felt like it folded in on itself. It struck me, this wasn't some far-off dynasty lost or 2 ages. It was recent, almost within reach. Looking at the picture of his family, I couldn't help but wonder what it must have felt like to stand at the edge of the history, living out the final days as the emperor of the fading Vietnam. What do you carry in that moment, knowing an entire era ends with you? Hier wordt veel mensen vermoord, jongen. In Nederland heb je gouden koets en hier heb je een houten koets. So these places are not filled with tourists. I don't know why. Everybody's concentrated over there, and here you feel like you are on your home palace. Because almost no one is here except us and a few tourists. So we take the time to explore it. What the Holy shit, there are 2 mannequins and I thought they were real. So for a moment, my heart stopped for a little bit. But this is the place, I think the queen's mother or another queens are staying here. But damn, these mannequins, it's giving me a fucking heart attack. Dang. Hey George, suddenly the mannequins is turned around. And then you're fucked, dude.
Jij gaat echt schrikken.
Okay, the fishes hate me because I didn't give them any food. But I do with my hand gesture, like I'm giving them food. So all the fishes coming around. Look at this. Beautiful, right?
Ik denk dat het iets van alle tijden is geweest, want je hebt natuurlijk ook het Romeinse Rijk gebouwd.
What struck me the most was knowing that this place used to be much bigger. Before the war, the citadel was vast, full of palaces, halls, and quiet courtyards. But time and conflict took their toll. Years of war chipped away at its grandeur, leaving behind ruins where royalty once walked. Now the government is slowly working to rebuild it, piece by piece, trying to stitch back together a history that was almost lost. It's like watching memory being restored, one stone at a time. So, just finishing our tour at the Imperial Royal Palace. And now we're heading to the market, and we'll find some souvenirs for Royke, some tea that he wants to buy. And I'm looking for some nice food at the market. Always good. Food at the market is one of the best.
One is always looking for food, so
Yep.
what a surprise.
The rest of his life.
Food is life. I'm live for food. Ja, dat er binnen helemaal niks meer is geworden. We lopen nu weer eromheen, hè. Daar binnen is ook nog een shit. Ja, kan.
Je mag nou niet naar binnen rijden, dat is wel fijn.
Ja, ze hebben een mooi gebarricadeerd.
Maar niet aangereden in scooter nog gewoon.
Hier is de etensectie. Stof.
Ja, links.
Laten we gewoon een rondje lopen.
Trời ơi, họ mua chợ cùng họ mua về nấu ao.
À, wow luôn à. Ê, thả cái bom.
À, 35 ngàn này. Giờ cho chợ số tiền khuyến mãi á, rồi có mỗi đôi đi bốc tiền luôn á. Rồi 30 lại đi.
Olie and shit. Hier heb je gewoon een hele zacht gedroogde mango.
Zo.
Kijk eens.
Dit is durian, smaakje.
Ja?
Ja.
Klinkt als een netel.
Oh, zo. Jesus Christ.
Spicy.
Die zijn gefermenteerde.
Ja, dat zeg ik.
Yes. After a few hours of wandering through history, we had our fill of sightseeing. With a good meal warming us from the inside, we decided it was time to head back and rest for a bit. The day still had more to give, but for now, a quiet pause felt right. Tonight we will finish it off in the heart of Hue's city center, where the rhymes shift from ancient echoes to modern life. A perfect balance to a day that felt like a traveling through time. But first I need to make sure that my clothes are dry enough for tomorrow's ride, and this is how I did it. So I put the shoes in the bathroom and the hair dryer on the ground so that I don't need to hold it all the time, and let it do the works. I hope this will work, and I will turn it off after 5 minutes, let it rest and do it over again. And I hope in a half hour I will get my shoes back dry. Let's try and see. After the wash, looks a lot better than before. All the 3 bikes. It's just a temporary wash, but much better than nothing. Yo, motherfuckers! Toch wel lekker hè, die aardappels. We are back at our homestay, and this fucker will wanna sit on the next to the pool.
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Because it's beautiful.
Dude, you're drunk. Why you wanna sit next to the pool?
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Look at it.
and then you're drunk. Tomorrow I will find your fucking body.
Shit, man. Ik kan niet korter maken of niet langer maken dan het is. Dus 3 uurtjes, 123 kilometer. Ja, prima toch? Komen we nou om 1 uur.
Koffiepauze.
Gelijk lunch. Huh? Vrienden, in één keer doorrijden, jongen.
Ja, niet in 3 uur, maar hou op.
We hadden 1 keer stoppen. Maar
Ja, zoiets.
ik heb er nooit van gekomen. En
Even dat ze zwanger wordt. Dat is even doen.
ja. En